I know you gonna dig this.
It's Jazzy.
We bring you another episode of The Message. We got EC's hottest female, Jazzy, with a new LP, Shut Up and Listen.
Crazy ass bitch first to admit on the way to his house if she talking shit, tie her ass up, then I suck his dick, spit it in her face, make her swallow with it. Ooh, that's some nasty shit, but I swear I ain't playing, bitch. Try me then, I delivered this. Front door service don't need a tip unless it's his dick pressed between both set of lips. I call that shit my dividend. He pay me mine, I'm clocking in, no lifeguard, he diving in, raw is how he lying in, legs open up, he coming in, visit for a minute, drop off his kids. I'm cutting up. If I was you, I'd shut it up before I bust a nut, then use your toothbrush to wipe it up. Yuck. Can't make up this stuff that's being nice. Don't press your luck. I chew you down, then spit you up. Close as you get to touching these lungs, I crush your lines, snort your bars. Bow down, bitch, cause I'm in charge. New nickname is Superstar. East City ain't never had a bitch go hard, hold down my float, and rep the street. She just mad cause the BD feeling me. Keep talking shit, just wait and see. Next it'll be a home movie race featuring.
Tell us about Wear the Crown.
Which one about I Wear the Crown?
Like, what makes you put that title there and give some of these artists around here and their emotions and feelings about you wearing a crown?
Well, what happened was I was minding my own business when making good music in Elizabeth City when some females decided that they were going to post on Facebook status, when you want a real singer, holla at me. Bruh, I picked up that pen and piece of paper and I was like, yo, I wear the motherfucking crown. Like, I'll write a song about it. You lucky I didn't shout you. Like, when I hear that shit one more time, and I'll write a whole album about you. You feel me? Like, I'm not out here disrespecting nobody. I was just in the studio, minding my own business, making music. Like, I'm with everybody. I support all local artists. All of them. All of them. From all different, man, we all come together. I'm with every different, we have groups in Elizabeth City, but I can float around every different one of them. But this girl decided she was going to get in her feelings because I did a track with her boyfriend. Like, music is music, and I really can't feel her from that standpoint because A, I wasn't in the studio at the same time, and B, the song was about my ex, like shouted his name out and everything, so obviously, like, why are you in your feelings?
Okay, we got Shut Up and Listen. How many years were you working on that?
Since I was 17.
And then you are?
6 years, I'm 23.
Okay. You know my favorite track up there. Number 2.
Supposed to be in love. Yeah, that was on the EP.
Yeah, that's my favorite. You killed that.
Thank you.
Okay, far as just singing, it sounds like it sounds like the songs come from a real place.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like they come from experience.
Everything that I write comes from experience. Every verse, every song, I've either been there or am currently going through it.
Okay. On track 3, who's that guy rapping?
Which one?
He the third one.
Slim Streets.
Yo, he nice.
Streets.
Yeah, he real nice.
Right, I didn't let anybody know who the third third person was on the third verse until I dropped that song because I already knew.
Well, he killed it. On that song, I Put In Work. Who's that girl?
Her name is Miss Lady. She's out of Maine. She's a pretty big name up there. And she posted, I found her on Reverb Nation, and we just linked from there, and she sent me the track with the empty verse on it, and I just said, alright.
And I see that you're very versatile. I see you got the dance beats, you singing, you rapping. You're very versatile. You don't have one style.
No, not at all.
That's good. That's remind me a lot of Nicki Minaj. Not the same style, but she's very versatile.
I can talk about anything.
I like how you remade the Fuji song, Ready or Not.
That was actually Renegade Marvin. That was his track, and he asked me to jump on it with him, and he agreed to release it on Shut Up and Listen.
Number 10, I see you got Dean up there. Dino. I like that. Number 11, I see you got Renegade and Insane D up there. I like that track also.
Yeah, they pulled me in on that one as well. They're actually talking about doing a video to that one.
Number 13, who was the guy that said he was abused by his mother?
That's Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Oh, pretty deep. Was that true, or he just...
I haven't really gotten into, I mean, I know him on a personal level. We go way, way, way back, to be honest with you. He's one of my first influences as far as music went. He was the first one I saw did music. He was my baby daddy's brother. So I've watched him all these years, and everything he talks about is true too. I've never really come to him and said, yo, is that verse for real?
I mean, from an artist standpoint, if his mother didn't abuse him, it was very creative. I mean, you the only female artist I heard from EC. Are you the only female artist from EC?
No.
Do you feel like you the hottest?
Yes.
You're supposed to.
Yes, I do. Because I haven't really heard them. I know I'm not the only one. I've heard a couple of tracks here and there since I've come out. But are they as versatile as me? No. Or do they bring that female swagger to it? No. The ones that I have heard are very, how do you explain it? Like hood, you feel me? Like
right.
Like very gangster type. And there's a way to do that and be a female at the same time.
Be sexy at the same time.
True.
I agree.
True. And I want them to come out. Like I've spoken to Dova North. I've spoken to AP. I've spoken to, y'all know Katie Gray. I've talked to all of them, and and there's some more, like, there's a couple girls out of Curry Tuck that sing, but they can rap too, and they've never come out and done it, but I'm about to bring them out of the shadows. Who
do most of your production?
Trick or Track.
Do you feel one day you gonna get signed?
To be honest with you, getting signed really isn't a goal of mine, because you don't have to be signed anymore to go somewhere with your music.
Right, you got the internet now.
Right.
You can
but do I want to be signed? Absolutely. I'm an artist.
I definitely feel like you have the talent.
Thank you. I'm working for it.
Toxic is definitely a crossover.
I've had a lot of people bring up Toxic because it's
Kelly Thumpers. That's like the new popular way of doing music, crossing over.
And
now.
I've had the gangsters, battle rappers come to me and say, Jazzy, all your shit hot, but Toxic is going to be the one to get you noticed.
So you are in the club.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Thumpers plays my music.
As a rapper, is it any female are you afraid to battle rap? Any female?
No. I've actually signed up for battle rapping with Mac Hustle and told him he needed to find somebody for me. Because, I mean, I'm very competitive, but I'm also humble about it. If you beat me, you beat me. You know what I mean? If I beat you, I beat you. And really it's about coming out and linking up and seeing, you know, talent. And I'm just trying to, if you can body me in a battle rap, I definitely want you on a track.
Okay.
Real talk there.
Right.
Okay, the guy on the cover, Bruce, what's his last name?
Riker.
Tell everybody where the proceeds going.
Bruce got in a car accident in November of last year, 2014, and sustained brain injury during this car accident. And after the car accident, he got really depressed. He was diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia, and it just messed him all. He just literally couldn't handle real life anymore. And, you know, life is hard anyway, but adding on all of that, the car accident and what it did to his body, and it was just too much for him to handle. So in January, he took his own life. And his mother found him, and I've been close to him. He's from Elizabeth City. I've been really close to him since we were, I want to say, early middle school, late elementary school. Known him my whole life. And his mom, I call her mom. His dad, I call him dad. You know what I mean? We've grown up together, our little clique. But as we grew up, we all went our separate ways. He went to Missouri in September of last year after a breakup with his girlfriend, which was another hard thing he had to go through. And had no friends up there. He was just making friends, and getting crippled from this accident really put him in the house, and he had nowhere to turn. So he posted a status on Facebook, and I didn't see the status, bruh, until it was too late. I got a phone call at 6 o'clock in the morning. He had posted a status with a picture of a noose at like 11 o'clock at night. And he was like, should I do it or not? Who can talk me out of it? And it wasn't like him to talk like that. But if I'd have seen it, I definitely would have called him. And I definitely would have done what I could do. I called his mom. I'd have done something. But he's all the way in Missouri. It's not like I could jump in my car, you know, go save him. But I got a phone call from his aunt at 6 o'clock in the morning. She was like, Bruce is gone. And my first reaction was, well, where did he go? Go get him. You feel me?
Right.
I was like, go get him. Because I knew he was going through some shit. But running away, it was even worse than that. Like, they were like, no, Jazzy, you can't go get him where he went. And I was like, what do you mean? And they broke it down to me, and all the money from this is going towards everything. I've got a receipt with me showing you guys that I'm taking this money and I'm sending it to this funeral home. I brought it with me because I don't want no questions asked. This shit is from a good place. It's from my heart. Like, this is the only thing I can do. And some people got shit twisted at the beginning. They were like, oh, it's a publicity stunt. And I was like, yo, that shit hurt me to my soul. Like, it's the only thing I can do to help his family. And I'm not getting nothing off of this at all. At all. But good karma, and God knows what I'm trying to do. And it's, you know what I mean? Like, I talked to this one girl, I will not disclose her name. I do not even know her personally. She hit me up on Facebook and she was like telling me a little bit. She's a cutter. You know what I mean? People really struggle with this. And she was like, can I talk to you? You know, I gave that girl my phone number right that second. I talked to her on the phone for an hour and a half. Anything that I can do to keep from somebody else's family from going through this
So
shit.
anybody that's going through depression or thinking about committing suicide, do you have a number or website for like suicide prevention?
Yeah, I put it on the back of the CD along with Bruce's picture. You know, just trying to get the number out. There's a hotline that, you know, you can call and talk to somebody. Shit, hit my inbox. I will get up out of my bed. I will call you and I will talk to you. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care, because I've been through some shit in my life, and tomorrow's a new day. If you don't like something, it can be changed. That shit needs to change. Like, when people speak on it, take it seriously. At least listen to them. Sometimes all they need is for somebody to vent to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And let the people know, because a lot of people was probably confused about suicide awareness. But
Yeah.
let them know.
It's
what,
prevention,
like,
and
yeah, you know.
the awareness part of it is not the people that are committing it, but the people around it need to be aware. They need to know the signs. They need to know what they can do to help. That's the awareness part. That's for the people that are around these people. Prevention is for the people that are, you know what I mean, struggling with it themselves. The prevention is for them, and the awareness is for the people around them, because you need to be able to pick up the signs. Also, what Bruce's family wasn't told was, after you get in a car accident and brain damage, it's like a 75% chance that you'll commit suicide after that. Like, the statistics are written scientifically, and they weren't warned. They weren't told to keep an eye on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I purposely made the last track for a reason. Because if you listen to the words, I said, I lay down the gun carefully and walk away right into your arms, you saved me. That's the last words of the song. On the very last track. Is for a reason. Like, I struggled with it myself at one point in time when I was younger. Like, that's all I thought about. Thank God I have a child. Like, because I've been through that. If I didn't have a baby, man, I probably would have turned to that shit my damn self. That's because everybody goes through a low part in their life.
On a lighter note, I'm pretty sure people want to know, are you single, married, baby daddy?
I have a baby daddy. I ain't gonna lie about that. I got a baby. But we have been separated. We've been, you know, over for about, shit, my daughter's almost 5.
So you're single looking?
I can't say that I'm looking. I really can't say that I'm looking. I work too much. I'm trying to do my music. You don't really have a lot of people that understand. If you're a female artist, men don't really want you in the studio. And, like, there's no other females in the studio. So, of course, I'm surrounded by dudes. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I would like my girl in the studio surrounded by guys.
Right, and they don't. And that's what I have a problem with. And my attitude is, if you can't get with the music, then you can't get with me. So if you don't want to go to the studio, I'm going. And if you can't deal with that, then we're not going to be together. Like,
I understand your point of view, and I definitely understand his.
But on another note, like, it's terrible. I won't date rapper either. I will not date another musician.
So that go for R&B.
Right.
Okay.
At all. Just because, look, y'all have heard my music. You know I call names in tracks. You know that everything is real personal. So
what type of guy would you date?
That's a hard question.
Regular. I mean, it's
a hard question.
Listen up, Facebook.
That's a hard question because I don't want to date nobody. Like, I have no interest at all in getting in a relationship. Like, that's so terrible, but I'm so busy as it is, and, like, it's hard to find somebody to treat my daughter the same way that her daddy would. You know what I mean? And when you're people my age, they're more into what I can, me. They're not into me and my daughter. So I usually date 30 and up. Like, I don't know, 20s is over for you because you're either A, running around being a hoe, or B, you've been with half of my friends and half of my enemies too. And I don't want to be with somebody that my friend can tell me how they like it. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree with that 100%.
And I've worked a long time for my reputation, and I ain't gonna be with somebody to mess it up for me. So, I mean, I'm really nice though. If you speak to me, I speak back. You feel me? I'm not and shit.
So basically, they might not can get your phone number, but they can't. You will acknowledge them.
Right. Of course, I'll acknowledge you. I'm not stuck up by any means. People think that I am, but I'm just busy, man. I'm busy trying to be a good mom and work full time and do my music and stand up for this cause, and it's just a lot going on my shoulders right now. I can't even. It wouldn't be fair for them because I wouldn't have no time. None.
Okay, tell us about the Mac Murph hustle.
Mac Murph 11. He goes around like the East Coast. Greenville, Raleigh, Plymouth, Cresswell, Williamston, Edenton, down to VA, really. And he records like all the artists who think that they can spit the hottest bars. He does battle rapping. He came up here twice in the past week and a half, and has been recording the Elizabeth City artists.
What you got coming out next after Shut Up and Listen?
There's no names for it yet. This will be the first time I really said this like out loud publicly, but I'm working with Chaotic, like Chaotic Cash. They used to be
Caviar Cash.
How do I explain it? Heavy, K. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to run with them here and there, trying to, I'm testing the waters just to see what's going on over there. Because, I do need a little click behind me. You know what I mean? Although I'm right with Elizabeth City, no doubt, every single group, but I want somebody standing behind me at all times too. You know what I mean? A little group here. You know what I mean? Right. So I did a couple features for them thus far, and I've done a feature for Free, and I've done a feature for Aviator Gang, and I've done a feature for Hollywood Triz, which not white Hollywood, not Hollywood the Dime, but a younger boy. He's like 18, just turned 18, and he nice with it though. I got features all over Elizabeth City that just ain't dropped yet. But my next album, I haven't even thought of a name or anything yet because I'm still focusing on getting this one out. But I'm about to hit the studio when I leave here and go play around a little bit. I got some unfinished, tracks in there that I need to go in and like one verse here, one verse there. Like they ready to go. I just gotta go and finish them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Jazzy. You know, please shut up and listen.